Hi, I'm Craig the Geologist, and today we're going to be reviewing some of the best resources out there to help you identify your rocks. Now, we're not going to be talking about how to identify those rocks, but we're going to be looking at the best educational tools you can bring out with you that can give you a hand with that. All right, so what did we find here today? Well, of our 4 books, your Field Guide to Fossils is your only option for identifying fossils. Of the 3 rock and mineral identification books, well, your local field guide is handy for the hobbyist, but this particular one, not organized well. Alphabetical, that's no good. Simon & Schuster's Guide to Rocks and Minerals, the most thorough guide out there, really in-depth, organized by composition. So great for geology students and folks who really want to dive into the science of it, but not so great for the casual hobbyist. And then you got your National Audubon Society book. The photos, not quite so representative of what you'll find out there. They're more museum quality specimens. That's less helpful. And the descriptions are on wildly different random pages compared to the photos. And it's got a lot less rocks to identify in here. However, it is organized by color. It has a chart for looking up the hardness, identifying by hardness and color together. So it is by far the easiest one to use and probably the most effective for the casual hobbyist who wants a very thorough book that can be used anywhere. The apps were a bit of a surprise to me. Google Lens, not so much. I thought it was going to be bad, and it was awful. I couldn't identify a granite. But the AI has come a long way. That Rock Identifier app seemed to be pretty good. I am not sponsored by them. I have never even used them until yesterday when I started practicing on a few of these rocks. It was not 100%. It identified opal for quartz. That's not great. It identified my prehnite as being emerald. Again, you're not finding emerald in my neck of the woods. However, on average, it was right much more often than it was wrong. So I would say if you're using an app, make sure you get a good one, because Google Lens, terrible. Rock Identifier, very good. I don't know about other apps, but I imagine there's a whole broad range depending on the quality of the AI. And AI is really taking leaps and bounds, getting better every single month, it seems like. So I may have to film a whole separate video for this by year's end. Who knows? But just be cautious when you use it. If it tells you that you found something worth $20 million, I can pretty much promise you that you didn't. If it tells you you found quartz, you probably found quartz. So yeah, I've always said, stay as far away from those rock identifier apps as you can get. I thought that's how I was going to wrap this one up today, but it's not. That rock identifier app was really good, and I actually do recommend it. I would recommend it, though, to be used in conjunction with an actual guide like this, though, so that when it tells you you found, osmium worth $4 billion, you can maybe look in here and get a better sense of what maybe you're looking at. All right, thank you for joining me for this review. I hope you found it helpful. Get out there and good luck.